What's your guys' number one VST of choice?
For me right now, it is What Up, What Up? It's another episode of UnQuantized. I'm starting this all wrong.
Man, you over here.
I'm over here with 2 cups of ice.
Oh, 2 cups filled up with Easter pink. Dog, that's my favorite Migos song.
Is it possible to have a favorite Migos song?
It's one of them, dog. How do you keep your laptops running smoothly amongst the various VSTs?
Don't use more than you need. Make templates and optimize them. A lot of times people have a set with mad stuff going on that's not even really doing anything. It's just there and it's on. And listen, man, you gotta keep it to a minimum.
Facts.
If you haven't used a VST in over 2 years, uninstall it.
That's facts. Yeah. Now, when I got a new computer, that was like one of the best things because it made me clear out a lot of this stuff of, like, I don't need this. Why do I still have 40 gigs of random VSTs on my joint that I never use?
You gotta start fresh. You gotta optimize and make it a weekly thing. Look, I showed you my desktop before the show. I go back and I optimize and I scale down my desktop and everything, icons and all that every week.
Right. What are some good headphone brands?
Damn, that led me to believe. Do people still care about headphone brands? I still been using my SMS. By the way, to answer your question, I use SMS headphones because they were free and they sound good.
I use Sennheiser for making beats, and then I DJ with Beats by Dre's. Shout out to B Cox and Karen Simple.
Hey,
they gave me like 3 pair of Beats by Dre's.
That was a flex. B Cox and Karen Simple.
Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Hey, I just happened to be at the studio the right day, and they're like, "Hey, you want some headphones?"
Nice.
And then I already had 2 pair, so I got like 5 pair.
Damn.
So I just switched between them.
Oh, you just rocking.
Yeah. Beats by Trey. You know what I mean? Triza, how would you market a beat for an artist? I would work backwards. So what is an artist looking for? If they're looking for beats, right, what else do they need? They need to figure out how to record. They need to figure out how to get quality beats, where to get this stuff. So I would try to provide information for them to help them. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah. Nice. You got to give to get. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way you think, bro.
Hey, man. Is it a good idea to send out beats with my own vocals for the hook?
Know what the person is looking for, number one. Sometimes you can kind of gauge when people are looking for things with hooks and without, and you can always do both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would say as long as the hook is good, bro. At least it's quality. I just make sure that your vocals sound clean, that it's a good mix with everything. Everything sounds... I think at the producer mastermind, right? We had it in Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. One guy played beats, and his beats were good, but the vocals were terrible. I didn't like the vocals.
Right.
And that messed up the song for me. You know what I'm saying?
They were like super over.
It was over. It was just too much. It's too much auto-tune. The dude sounded like everybody else. The hook wasn't really good. So
and the vocals were loud.
Yeah, so it just overall messed up the beat. But the beat was jamming. By itself, the beat was jamming. But his vocals messed it up. So you got to find that line between it makes sense with the record.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And being good. And there you go.
Do you make dope hooks?
Exactly.
Don't just put your hook on it just for the sake of...
Yeah. Because, again, we talk about this all the time. If you're going to be a songwriter, that's a separate job. You being a sound designer is a separate job from being a producer. It's totally different.
Facts.
And you have to approach each one like it's a separate job. Because if not, you're going to put out some half-assed...
Yeah.
You're going to be half-pregnant.
You're going to fall short in one of those.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a full-time commitment no matter what it is. So if you're going to... It's certain people like Cam Wallace. He can make a beat, write a song, sing on it, engineer himself, and it'd be a fire song.
It's a great combination of natural talent and skill.
But he's also been doing it for years on end, too.
Right. That's the skill. So I believe he was born with 50% of that ability, and he puts in this 10,000 hours on top of that. So it's kind of like a Kobe Bryant or whatever, one of those situations.
Mm-hmm. So do the more tools you have at your fingertips to mix, the better?
Not necessarily.
I would almost say the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, because, well, it gets to that whole jack of all trades, master of none type of thing. Plus, the more stuff you have, the more decisions you have to make. decision fatigue is real.
I definitely miss my mouth.
Oh man, it's all good, bro.
I miss my mouth completely.
That's how you know the Jinx was working.
It's good though.
But decision fatigue is real, man. The more options you have, just the more you deplete your decision making ability, and it fatigues you faster. Mm-hmm. So I would say the more limited you are and the more essential things you have, the better you'll be.
Look, you don't need Wave Bundle. You don't need the UAD.
Got the L2, the Ozone.
They all do the same. Look, they're pretty much the same thing. Just really you're better off learning one really well, and understanding it than having everything.
Because chances are you're paying for a lot of GUIs, or graphical user interfaces. You're just paying for pictures. It's because they all do the same stuff.
Yeah, it's all preference. Yeah. What's your guys' number one VSTF choice?
For me right now, it is. I've been into Contact and Dune. Believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know why.
Do they have Dune too?
Yeah, I mean Dune too. That's the one.
Okay. Yeah. That's how you know I've been off Dune in a long time.
Yeah.
If y'all know, the reason why I know Dune is that Mike Will record that Future.
Exactly.
I love that art, bro. That's the hardest. I was so mad that I didn't think of that.
Dune was a sleeper. It still is a sleeper. Well, I guess it's not a sleeper anymore, but
is it good? I figured I might have to buy Dune 2, man.
I use Dune 2 and EXO 2 and a couple of them.
See, do y'all make beats in other sample rates like 96 or y'all stay in 441?
4/4. I just keep it there.
My homegirl has been killing me about making records. And what is that? You know, it's like a magic frequency that they say. God, it's like 420 something hertz. It's a frequency that is supposedly something about science, and it makes you feel a certain way. And older records was this. She keeps sending me messages about like, yo, did you make a song like this yet?
I'm not as realistic about that.
Yeah, I'll find exactly what the frequency is, but I haven't tried it yet. And then even in Ableton, I don't know how. I had to look up how you like, because I feel like you could do it, but it's a proper way to do it.
You can. It's command, comma, audio, and it'll be in the middle.
432. That's what it is. 432 hertz. It's supposed to be something special about the feeling that it gives you.
Now, does the consumer does it sound better than the song before it or the song after it if it's played on the radio or something like that?
Supposedly. But then it's like, to me, it's so many things. Like, the key of the song determines the hertz, too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true, yeah.
So it's like, it's so many things that I don't know. I had to look into it. That's why I've never done it yet.
My thing is, I don't want extra shit to care about that might not really make a difference.
That's very true.
I already care about too much stuff, and I'm trying to care about less.
Mm-hmm.
What's popping on the producer kit this week?
Fine line guitar loops. 100 guitar loops. Ooh. Wet, dry, some vibey stuff. Real smooth. So smooth. Fall asleep at the wheel. No. But yeah, check that out. Fire guitar loops. Oracle, what you got going on?
Definitely on soundoracle.net. Sample Genesis, video game inspired loops and MIDI and all that good stuff. Me and Young, I am the innovator. Amazing kit, man. If you like your Super Nintendo, PlayStation, PS, Sega Genesis,
I got the right one.
Yeah, all that stuff, man. You'll love Sample Genesis. It really fuses old school retro gaming with today's top 40 melodies, and that's what it is, bro.